Sorry for that. Good morning, guys. I'm not really well. I'm sick. There was there. Hello. No, I'm not really okay. I'm sick. Thanks for being here. Yeah, thank you for that. Would be better by tomorrow. And you know what? I don't want to go and see doctor. Because here, once you go to see the doctor, they will give you so many medicines. And I hate taking medicines. I'm about to have my breakfast. And later, after I will hang the laundry, I can go for a rest. I'm not really okay. My boss asked me if I want to go and see doctor. I said no. Because I don't want to take medicine. I'm not really used of taking so much medicine. As long as I still can. I don't see doctor. For my throat, if I'm having this kind of cold and have a bit of sore throat, I boil ginger, then I make my ginger tea. And I'm fine with that. Because ginger also, it will open the clogged nose. Yeah, medicine is no good. Here, if you have this runny nose and coughing, after you see the doctor, you have a lot of medicine. Just like 10 different kinds of medicine you need to take every day for 3 days. And I don't really like it. Even vitamins, you see, I have this B complex here. Actually, this B complex is good for me. because sometimes is I have this back pain like that. It's good for the bones and the veins. But so far this is supposed to be good for 1 month. But this one is turning 2 months already. Still not yet finished and still have 2 months. I think not even half. Because I'm not used of taking medicine, that's why I always forget. As much as possible, I don't like to take medicine. How are you doing, Trevor? Coffee and bread for breakfast. I'm doing good. That's great. What time is it in your place now? It's my favorite character, Winnie the Pooh. Okay. Have a good rest. Sleep well tonight. That's good. You sleep early. Get some, have some enough sleep for the night. You're welcome. And by tomorrow, wish you full of energy, good vibes. Mm, that is early. No wonder you sleep early. Here, I wake up mostly 6:30. But sometimes during my holiday, I need to wake up more, even earlier. Because I need to go to the church. Especially Sunday. Here now is, we have 12 hours difference. Here it's 8:38 in the morning. Yeah. So you're in the US? Which particular place in US, if you don't mind? Okay. Here the weather is transitioning. Winter is over and spring. But the spring now is just like this time if you go outside under the sun, you can feel the sun is hot. That's why just like everybody here is getting sick. No, we don't have snow here. I'm just here in Hong Kong. We don't have snow, but we do have winter. I experienced snow when we went at Lebanon. My first snow experience. You know, I like to watch documentaries from Yakutsk, the coldest part of the earth. How people survive there on the snow. I'm really fan of documentaries, especially in different parts of the world. Even if I watch Netflix, I go for the documentaries. I like documentaries because they are, they are real, true to life stories. Good. So, have you been to Philippines so far? I'm from the beautiful country of Philippines and I'm working here in Hong Kong. Oh. Have you been to Asian countries? Any Asian countries you visited? Okay. Most of the Western people, they like to go Thailand, Vietnam, especially in Thailand, you know the Pattaya. If you ever heard that Pattaya. Pattaya is like I would say, mostly for prostitution. Just like if you're walking in the street and they're just everywhere. That's why one of my friends from US told me before, if you ever visit Thailand, be careful not to go Pattaya because it's dangerous place. But I see many people visiting Pattaya. Yeah. You can search on YouTube, Pattaya. They have a lot of videos. I can see a lot of videos about Pattaya in YouTube, I mean. They have a lot. Anyway, every part of the world, they have this prostitution. Philippines, it depends on the place. And sometimes it depends how you react with the place. Because just like me in my place, it's safe because I came from the village, northern part of Philippines. In Manila, it's good as long as you need to be very vigilant. But a lot of foreigner going Philippines also. Especially they are visiting beaches like that in the island. The famous in Boracay, in Siargao. I live in village and if you were to ask me between Manila and village, I would prefer village because village is not too crowded, especially in my place. Not too crowded. Less neighborhood, silent. You can grow your own crop from farm to table. You can take care of animals to give you food. But now I have this farmland, but nobody's really taking care of it because my dad is already old and he's unable to work in the farm anymore. And I cannot force him to raise animals also, livestock, because he has this sinusitis and the doctor advised her to stop looking after those animals, farm animals, because of the manure. It's not good for sinusitis. Yeah, I really like planting also. And hopefully if I were to for good, I can stay in my farm. I'm planning to have this fish pond because now my dad don't want to make a fish pond because he said nobody will look after it. What if the people passers by, they will just throw poison in the fish pond and all the fish will die. So she told me you do that when you are here already and you are here to look after. But for now, I cannot just go back Philippines, nothing. Because I have a university student. My daughter is going university already. So I really need to work hard to support them. Hong Kong is very fun. Beautiful country. If you like trails, if you like hiking, you should come to Hong Kong. They have a lot of trails here. Yeah. Sending kids to university is... I do hiking. From my other YouTube channel, I upload there some of my hikings. Some of my outdoor activities there. We do hiking, going to the beach, or just like going for picnic, barbecue. Yeah. But I'm the type of person that even if I go with the group, just like I have my own world, you know, I'm not really mingling with each other. I'm the silent type of person. Yeah, that's why sometimes people think that I'm hard to approach kind of person. Yeah, and this April 4, it's our holiday here in Hong Kong, and we're planning to go seaside to have some picnic, me and my friend. We'll see if I can do some live there after, if we will go there. Yeah. So that is my other channel, that one in the blue. You can check out the channel. I have some hiking hiking videos there. Last time we went to an island. It's just like we traveled by ferry 45 minutes. And we encircled the island. But actually we didn't go all the trails because we don't have enough time. We need to catch up with the ferry going back because they have this time schedule. Yeah, I try my best to go live there on the 4th. You can see the place. It's just a walking distance from my place here. So my friend will coming over. Actually, I have things for camping. I have my tent, I have my cooking stuff. And sometimes my cooking stuff I just leave there in the seaside because I have also another friend which they used to stay there on the seaside, and they leave their things there. So last time I said, okay, I'll just leave my things here also. No need to carry all the way every time. I have my butane, I have my cooking utensils. I really bought for camping. Even though I hardly go for camping because every holiday, every Sunday, I'm more on church, and I just finished my caregiver course. So by then maybe, and the weather now is good for hiking, we can do some hikings because this past 2 months I'm busy with my course caregiver. But last Sunday I finished already. We had the graduation last Sunday. So I have time to go hiking already because I don't know, maybe I will be leaving Hong Kong later on. So just visit the places as much as possible. Thank you for that. I wanted to buy fishing rod. But I might be leaving Hong Kong soon, so I said no need. But I wanted to try fishing. When I was small, my grandmother used to bring me go fishing in the river. Just like I'm maybe around 10 years old, like that. I used to go fishing with my grandma. But we catch only small fish. Not really the big one. But it's really fun, you know. Even after the end of the day, you have all this painful face because of the sunburn. It's really fun. But when I was young, I didn't learn how to swim. Lately only I joined this swimming lesson. That's why sometimes me and my sister always blame our parents because you never let us go in the river when we were young. That's why we didn't learn how to swim. We always blame them why we don't know how to swim. But luckily here in Hong Kong, they have this foundation that sponsors free swimming class for foreign domestic workers. They're really good. Then they are 10 years now. The founder is, I think it's Western people, the organizers there. Yeah, it's important to know how to swim. And you know, it's so hard to take a slot there because once they open the registration, 5 minutes, then it's already full. Then just imagine how many people is waiting to register for that free lesson because you know here swimming lesson will cost you 1,000 Hong Kong dollars. It's popular and you know because it's free, that's why everybody's taking advantage of it. It's free. They will provide you the swimming cap. Yeah, it's really good because they have this not only the foreign domestic workers, even the locals, the children's, they have this foundation also teaching children's. It's the same foundation, but they have these different levels. And now I'm waiting for the beginner plus because I'm done with the beginner. So I'm waiting. They open this registration for beginner plus so I can join again. I hope soon they will have. Now they are offering beginner lessons, which is I'm done already. Once you registered, you cannot register again. Unless you didn't finish the course, then you can go back register again and finish the whole course. I think I upload some of the swimming assessment on this YouTube channel. Actually, I still have too much clips of the swimming assessment. It's just like 4 months or 3 months lesson every Sunday, 1 hour every Sunday. December, September, October, November, December, 3 months. 3 months lesson and you will really learn how to swim. Basic. But I still have this fear of deep water. I should conquer that one. I still have the fear of deep water. So last time during I'm having this lesson, I used to go training also by myself. I have this friend of mine. I said, can you please join me to do some practice? To do some self-training, and she used to come with me every morning before I go to church. Just like 7 o'clock, we were already on the pool and do some practice. That friend of mine really knows how to swim. She's good in swimming. And she's kind enough that she comes with me during my training because it's difficult to go training by yourself, especially you don't really know how to swim yet. But after few months, just like a month after, I can just go by myself. And some of my friends asking me about the registration, but I said it's not yet open. They have this open registration, but during weekdays. Of course, weekdays, because our holiday is only weekend during Sunday, so they cannot avail the weekdays one. Actually, here they have a lot of non-government organizations and foundations where you can learn a lot. They're helping these migrant workers to equip themselves. But my caregiver course, I spend a lot there. It's not free, but it's okay because I have the certificate, and I have this CPR, which is, I think it's very useful. CPR and EAD certification. When I was in high school, I already joined those trainings, just like for Red Cross, for the first aid training for Red Cross, sponsored by Red Cross. Every year I joined. Yeah. Hopefully I can find a better job soon. Not being a housemaid, but I'm not shy to say that I'm a housemaid because I'm earning a good money also. Enough to support my kids. And to have some investment. Mm, that's nice. Yeah, it's very important here because sometimes we don't know the situation. At least we know. By that knowledge, we can save someone. And now, and what do you do? What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? By the way, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Wow. Thank you. I'm planning to apply for Europe. I hope I can make it. Just like for any job that will land me to Europe, just as a stepping stone, and later on I can use my caregiver. Hmm. Targeting Croatia. It's a stepping stone just to get the Schengen visa. Yeah, Europe is nice. I hope and I pray that I have this luck once I enter Europe. And I hope once I was there, it's not difficult for me to find a job. Because I'm targeting for hotel job for now. And maybe can shift later on to use my caregiver. Highway maintenance, do you still work even during winter? Because I know it's just like the seasonal kind of job, or correct me if I'm wrong. Because I see other places during winter, just like they don't have this outdoor works. Okay. So it's not just like the construction, something like that? So you are under the government? Because I heard in other countries, they have this seasonal job during winter and summer. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the thing. So it must be freezing cold outside. So you must be very good in skiing. And please keep yourself warm. Wow. Really? That's cool. So how old are you now? If you don't mind me asking. Hmm, 52. Okay, then you're living alone? I thought you're just still in your mid 40s or 30s. I have two grandsons. That's great. Hoping to teach them some of the stuff I learned. Yeah, that is the joy of having grandchildren. Teaching the skills you have. Teaching lessons you learn in life. Successful plans. Please see above Facebook post for your graduation day and feel free to give us like and share it with your friends. Yeah, yeah, but so sad because my kids, I left them when they were small, and now my daughter is going university. I left her just like she's only 3 years old. I didn't really watch her grow. I didn't really supervise her, how she does. Miss all the special occasions, every birthday, and sometimes I feel pity for her. Yeah. Work so hard to support. And I'm separated with my ex-husband, but not yet legally separated because in Philippines, you know, it's very hard to file annulment because it's either be granted or no. It depends on the grounds you apply. If your grounds are not strong, then you don't have this chance to get approved. And it's so expensive, so I don't bother myself. Instead of spending too much money in a piece of paper, I'd rather keep it for my children. I don't bother because I don't have any plan to get married. Only God knows. But to spend too much money for annulment, to make me free from being unmarried, I don't think I'm going for that. It's a lot of money. Yeah. Philippine law is very bad. And people, the man or the woman, they can just easily jump out of the house and go with another one to find another partner and neglect their responsibility as a parent, you know. For me, I don't obligate him to support. If he gives, thank you. If he don't gives, thank you still. It's the sad reality in Philippines. It's so easy to jump out from a house and just go with another man or woman also married. Just the thing that I'm using my husband's family name with me, with my documents. And that's my fear if I have these properties, I mean investing properties. I'm worried that maybe someday, I don't know what's in his mind. What if he will chase after those properties, which I really had it by the time we broke up. Yeah, it happens everywhere. You're right. But at least in US, you can divorce. You can divorce easily. Unlike in Philippines. Philippines, we don't have divorce. Yeah, actually, I have this, I secured a single ID, national ID. I have this government issued ID, which is a bit, which is when I was still single, I didn't really change that into married status. So until now, I'm using that as a single, and that gives me a valid ID for singleness. So last time I bought this property, the farm, I told my uncle I will use my singleness. He said as long as you have the ID, we can proceed with that. No divorce in Philippines. No divorce. Only annulment, but the grounds, it depends on the grounds if you will be granted for the annulment. So even if you file for annulment, you are not 100% sure of the grant. And you need to spend too much money. It's just like 200,000. Let me calculate that one how much in US dollar. 200,000 must be the minimum at least or more. More or less 4 to 5,000 US dollar. And for me that is a big amount already. That's why that amount is just like the equivalent of my 4-month salary. Okay, you're welcome. Good night. Have a good sleep and thank you so much for your time. Sleep well and God bless you. Thank you. You too. Wish you all the best. Always take care and keep safe. Yeah, thank you. I will going to take a rest also. I'm going to have a nap. Thank you for that. Going to take a nap. Bye for now. I'm going to end my live also. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you here.